I'm going to talk about scapula. Let's start with fossas. First of all, we can see infraspinous fossa, this place.
Okay, before starting from fossa, so it's a triangular shaped bone. Right?
It's a triangular shaped bone. We can say lateral.
Yeah, let's look at the borders first.
Lateral borders.
Surfaces, yeah.
Posterior surface.
Let's look at the borders first. Borders, margins.
Lateral border.
Lateral border.
Lateral border, medial border.
Medial border.
So how do you say that that's a medial border, that's a lateral border? What's the criteria?
If we can easily attach our body, and if medial part always on the inside and lateral outside, so I can.
So how do you know that's outside?
It's
okay. So one of the things that we need to look at is the glenoid cavity. Because why? Because the glenoid cavity attached to the head of the humerus. So basically, this is the humerus here. Okay, this is scapula. So basically, okay, it's like this normally. So that's why. So you have the glenoid cavity over here. Okay, and this border here is lateral border. That's why. Okay. So it's very close to the humerus. Lateral border. And the other part is the medial border.
Medial.
Okay. Lateral border is also referred to as. So this area is the axilla. Okay. And you can also refer this to as axillary border. Okay. I don't want you to talk, man, when I talk.
Okay.
Okay. When I talk, I don't want anybody to talk. If you don't understand, just say, can you repeat? I'll repeat it again. All right. So this is the, so this is the lateral border or the axillary border.
Yeah.
Okay. And this part here is the medial border.
Yeah.
All right, good. And this basically part is this superior, of course. So superior border. Okay. And then we have three angles.
Three angles and
three angles. We have the inferior angle.
Inferior angle, superior angle,
right,
and lateral angle.
Okay, hold on. Where's the lateral angle?
Inferior angle.
Right.
Lateral angle.
No, that's superior angle. Okay, hold on. Look over here. Inferior angle, right? Just think about like this.
Lateral angle.
Right. No, that's a border. Hold on. Hold on, stay. Inferior angle.
Yes.
Superior angle is over here. Okay. Lateral angle is basically where you have the glenoid cavity or the head, the head of the scapula. This part here is also referred to head, or the glenoid cavity. That's the lateral angle. Lateral angle, superior angle, and this is the inferior angle. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I can continue with landmarks, I guess.
Okay. And then we have two surfaces. So this is the costal surface.
Yes.
And this is dorsal surface, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right, so let's look at the dorsal surface now.
Yeah, dorsal surface. There's a infraspinous fossa, supraspinous fossa, and sonra söyleyeyim o kısmı.
Okay, so let's look at the
infraspinous fossa, supraspinous fossa, and then we have spine of scapula.
Spinous process.
Acromial angle.
Okay, so we have the spinous process. When it goes upwards, it finishes off to form the acromion. Well, acromion process. Spinous process, acromion process.
Okay. But this place acromial angle, right?
Acromial angle? No, we don't say acromial angle.
Oh,
it's just like lateral angle. That's the glenoid cavity. That's where the
I studied with complete anatomy, and there's an acromial angle, so that's why I'm saying. Okay,
normally we talk about like there's three angles in the scapula. Okay. Let's just stick with that. Three angles.
And there's a interesting thing about acromion process. We can palpate this section.
Which one?
This place. We can palpate.
No, we can palpate. Okay, so we can palpate on the spinous process. Spinous process.
And acromial angle too.
Well, basically, if you palpate this, okay, if you move it upwards, you see, it's basically, it comes to the acromion, but primarily we're palpating this area here.
Okay.
Because when you come to this part, you're basically palpating this whole thing here.
Okay.
It's not really specific. Right, you can feel this too, but most importantly, we can palpate the spinous process.
Spinous process. Okay. And then we have glenoid cavity, infraglenoid tubercle, supraglenoid tubercle, and we have coracoid process.
Right.
And then.
So what's the importance of the supraglenoid tubercle and infraglenoid tubercle?
Supraglenoid attaches to the head of the biceps.
Right. Which one?
To the biceps.
Which tubercle?
Supraglenoid.
All right. Supraglenoid tubercle.
Attached to it.
What attaches to that?
To the head of the biceps.
No, well, we have to say like the tendon of the long head of the biceps.
Okay.
The tendon of the long head of the biceps. And infraglenoid tubercle. Okay, let's repeat that. So say it. Supraglenoid tubercle. So say that so you can get used to these words. Say it. Supraglenoid tubercle.
Supraglenoid tubercle.
So and then what attaches to that? Tendon of the long head of the biceps. Tendon of the biceps. Good. So basically, so that the long head of the biceps basically comes like this way, goes through the bicipital groove. Bicipital, there's two heads of that muscle, okay? And so only the long head, the tendon goes through. It goes through the capsule, the shoulder capsule, and then goes inside the capsule, and then goes all the way to the supraglenoid tubercle, okay? So that's it. And then we have the infraglenoid tubercle. Show the infraglenoid tubercle. Right. So what attaches there? Again, the triceps muscle.
Triceps.
Primarily the long head of the triceps attaches to that area.
And
okay,
what's left? I think that's all.
We have the notch.
Okay, we have the notch.
Yes.
Suprascapular notch.
Inferior notch, and superior notch.
No, that is called the suprascapular notch.
Oh, infrascapular notch, suprascapular notch.
Okay, no, that's the suprascapular notch. Okay, hold on, everybody. Okay, let's do it together. So this notch here. So basically, this is located on the ventral side of the scapula, just the costal surface. On the superior border, we have a notch here, which is suprascapular notch. Now, we have a ligament that connects on either side. This is a transverse scapular ligament. And you have a foramen here. You see this, it forms a foramen. Through the foramen, you have the suprascapular nerve. Above the ligament, you have the suprascapular artery. Okay, right. That's it. So that's it. And then we have another notch here between the head. Well, this is also referred to as the head of the scapula, and that's right. It's referred to as. And this is between the head and the spinous process, spinoglenoid notch. So basically, this nerve, the suprascapular nerve, comes through this foramen. It innervates the muscle here, and also goes down and innervates the muscles down here. Okay? What?
The other notch is
Spinoglenoid notch. Between the spinous process and a glenoid cavity, spinoglenoid. Notch in susura, same thing. Yes, and then we have the suprascapular fossa and infrascapular fossa,
Yes,
and underneath subscapular. Suprascapular means supra, above. Infra means below, and sub means
mid.
Subscapular fossa, sub. Right, under, it's beneath or under. Okay. What else? In the subscapular fossa, we have these lines here.
Yes.
What is that? What is these lines?
For the muscle attachments?
Right, for the muscle attachments. Do you have a name for that?
Subscapular muscles.
You don't have that in your.
It's here.
What does it
It's
say?
only called the fossa.
Huh? Hmm?
So,
What?
this muscle.
It's
No,
only
no,
a
I'm not
fossa.
talking about the muscle.
Ah,
No.
okay.
The,
I thought it.
no, the lines on the bones.
No, we don't have it.
Okay, you don't have that?
No.
Okay.
We just have subscapular fossa.
Yeah, and infosum.
No lines.
Okay. I didn't give you that?
No.
Nerede? Ha işte bir şey bak look. Okay, so we have it has 3 longitudinal ridges. That's ridges, okay? So basically this is ridge. Ridges. Okay. These are ridges for muscle attachments. And that muscle is subscapularis muscle. But these basically are longitudinal ridges. Their name is longitudinal ridges. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay, Kutay, thank you. Any other questions? Kutay, one other thing is that, so in the posterior lateral aspect of the, Kutay, can you show it to the, on Osman? Where is it located? Like, particularly the area on the thoracic cage at the back here. So it's posterior lateral, right, you see? Right, the scapula, posterior laterally. And between the 2 ribs, which ribs are there?
Second and seventh.
Say it again.
Second and seventh.
Kutay, you say it?
Second to seventh.
Right, okay. From 2nd to 7th, right. And... Okay, that's about it. We covered everything, right? Okay, good.